Yes, boys, hope you're all doing well. Now, yesterday, I was just with my girlfriend last night, and I was thinking, we were just talking, being normal, as we just do, just chatting away, whatever, being how we are in a relationship. I mean, fucking hell, this, you know what, this literally just kills my eyes, bro, this light. Anyway, what I was saying was, me and my girlfriend, just like going about our business as normal, being how we are. And I thought to myself, there's something that no other YouTubers or anyone really ever tells you about relationships and kind of maintaining a good relationship and how you should be, because a lot of YouTubers say things like, oh yeah, you need to be this way, you need to be mysterious, you need to be, make her think about you all the time and make her kind of miss you, and some of these things are valid. There are parts of it I agree with, there are parts of it I very much disagree with. And the part I disagree with is the fact that there's a lot of these YouTubers that come on the internet and they say things like, you should be acting this way, and it's almost like telling you to act a certain way whilst you're in a relationship. It's like, oh yeah, you need to change who you are for this woman so that she's attracted to you, and that is a complete bullshit way of thinking about it, and that is bullshit advice, because I know it's very cliche, but you should be yourself. When it comes to a relationship, you should be yourself. Fine, if you're in that stage of your life where you're going to clubs every night and you want to go and pull as many girls as possible, and that's the kind of thing you're going for, maybe you can, whatever, like, that's a time where you don't have to fully be honest. You don't have to, there's nothing polarizing there. You can fucking lie to them and whatever, and because they'll, they don't care either. Those girls are just there, they're trying to get with as many dudes as possible. That's fine, whatever. In that sense, then, this video isn't really about that. This video is about relationships and being in a polarizing relationship, because I see a lot of YouTubers that go on the internet and they say things like, oh yeah, when you're in your relationship, you need to make sure that you act in this way, and you need to make sure that you're doing this thing to make sure that your relationship doesn't kind of break down, and you need to make sure you never embarrass her, never act silly, never do anything, and I'm just thinking, like, that just seems like the relationship is a chore, and that's not the way it is. The relationship should be fun. You should be able to be yourself around each other. So, and the thing is, I realized it like yesterday, there is nothing more polarizing in a relationship, right? When you can be the goofiest version of yourself and be a little bit just dumb and stupid around her, and she actually responds to that well, and she thinks that's amazing. She loves that part of you. Do you know what I mean? That's one of the most polarizing things ever. Because there was a point yesterday, and then I think my girlfriend was kind of just sat just to the side of this. Oh shit! Sorry if you hear any background noise in the house. There's a few people in. But my girlfriend was just sat on this bench, and I was kind of like, I was walking around doing something at the time, and I literally just went over, and this sounds so dumb, right? I just went over and I gave my girlfriend a fist pump, right? And it was just like, in that moment, like, we both just kind of looked at each other and laughed at the same time. And it's because, like, we just kind of compliment each other, and that's like such a polarizing thing when you can just be that around each other. You can be those, like, that kind of little kid version of yourself around each other, around a girl. She will find that so attractive if you just go and do something really goofy like that, and do something a little bit silly, and it just kind of makes you both laugh. And it's like, it's those little moments where I realize that so many YouTubers and so many people that are on this journey of trying to attract more women are just getting it wrong. They are just getting it so wrong. They're going down this route of trying to be all this, like, this kind of mysterious James Bond kind of guy. And I'm just thinking, like, bro, like, just, you need to start being yourself a little bit more in a relationship, okay? Now, again, I'm obviously trying to make sure that you guys are becoming someone who is able to be good with women, to be competent with women. This is not me saying that you shouldn't try and improve that area of your life and improve yourself to understand women better, and to understand the way to navigate relationships, and to understand how to be a better person, so that you can be someone who is good and competent in, with that area of dating. That's not me saying that at all. You should absolutely do that. You should improve yourself. But that's what it's about. It's about becoming the person, okay? Becoming the person who is good in a relationship, who is competent with women, with dating. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference. There's a very fine difference between the two. There's a difference between me saying, right, say this thing and say this specific thing and do this and don't be yourself. Make sure you're acting, different to who you are. There's a difference between that and me saying, right, improve yourself and become someone who is more competent in relationships and competent with women. Okay, that's a difference. There's a difference between acting like you are something else and actually becoming a changed and different and better person, all right? That's what I want you to understand. That's the kind of key message of this. Don't ever listen to these YouTubers who are saying, oh, no, don't ever be silly because you're just going to embarrass her and stuff. And I'm not being funny, bro. If you can't go and be yourself around a woman and show that silly side to you, okay, and just like, you know, being able to go over and just do something random, like going in and just fist pumping her, because it's like something that's just something you wouldn't normally do, would you? You wouldn't expect to do that with your girlfriend or with a girl or whatever. And YouTubers don't tell you that stuff. They don't say that kind of stuff. They don't say to go and be silly and just be a bit goofy and a bit random. They say, oh yeah, you've got to always look at her with like this distinct eye contact and always like make sure you're mysterious and don't text her back after an hour and stuff. And that's bullshit. A relationship should be fun. It shouldn't be a chore. It should be something you're enjoying, something that you're, you know. And again, it's like that point where you are competent in that area of life. So you two are polarized. You know how to navigate the relationship, and she compliments you as a man. That's how it needs to be. Okay, rather than you having to like constantly think about the next thing that you need to do in this relationship. That's just bullshit, bro. Don't even do that, bro. Anyone that ever tells you just not to like, oh yeah, don't be silly because you're going to embarrass her. No, not at all. Be yourself around her. She needs to, when I say, she needs to be emotionally invested into you. She needs to, obviously, yeah, you need to make her excited. She needs to have different kind of emotion spikes and stuff in this relationship. So it's fun. It's engaging for the both of you. So, sometimes you might just be in one of those moods where you're like a little bit mysterious and you're constantly you're in work mode and whatever. And that's not you actively trying to do that. You're not sat there the night before thinking, right, tomorrow I'm going to be mysterious and the next day I'm going to be this, and like that's just shit, bro. Like that's not the way it is at all. It's that you are just a man who's got different missions. You're a man that's got, you're competent at life. You're well-rounded in all areas. You're progressed. So sometimes you need to work on things. Sometimes you're in focus mode, sometimes you're in gym mode, whatever it is, and then sometimes you might come back home and feel a little bit goofy, so you go over and just start like wrestling her, or you just do something random, like I did, just fist pumpers, just be a little bit silly and random. It's those different, you're then spiking all these different emotions in her. She doesn't know what to expect from you. You're constantly doing different things, you're in different modes. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? I want to understand that concept. It's very, very important, okay? And I just realized, I literally thought about it yesterday. I went over and fist pumped my girlfriend. We both just looked at each other after I fist pumped her and just laughed, because it's something that you wouldn't normally do, is it? It's something that's not stereotypically done in a relationship. Like, you don't just go fist pump your girlfriend. Do you know what I mean? So it was just something I thought, wow, that was actually quite a polarizing moment, where it's like, I think more people, and this is something that I just think isn't told about relationships, that is such a great thing to have in a relationship, where you can be that version of yourself, and she actually loves that. And she finds that attractive. She will find that if you two are compatible and you do something like that, okay, a little bit silly, all right, that means that you two are compatible. Yeah, that means that you complement each other. Yeah, do you understand that? Whereas if you go over and fist pump her, then and she's like, that was a bit cringe. Like, you two ain't compatible in the first place, so don't worry about that, all right? So go and do it. If you've got a girlfriend, bro, just go. And this can even be done with like girls that you're not even in a relationship with. Just go and like, if you're, let's say you're in a fucking nightclub, right, and you want to go and pull a girl, go over and do something random. Just go over and give her a fist pump, bro, because that's just like an easy way of getting her attention. It's something that's like not many men do, because they're trying so hard to be like this, like, this, doing this like sexy face around the club, and like being all mysterious and thinking that they need to ignore girls to like get their attention. Like, oh, you've got to ignore her and let her come to you. Like, bro, go over and just do something random. If you go over and do something like fist pump her or do something a bit silly, you're gonna stand out, because she's never had that before, has she? No guy's ever really done that to her. So she's gonna go, oh, this guy's different, and you're gonna catch her attention. Do you understand that? It's the same in a relationship, though. It keeps you polarized. If you go over and just do something random, do something silly, go and wrestle her. Do you know what I mean? Go and fucking do anything. Just go lick her face. do you know what I mean? I know it sounds weird to me explaining it now, but it's like, if you do these things and and if you two are compatible, she will love that about you. She will actually love that about you, and she will compliment you in that way. And she'll respond positively to it, and it will keep you two in this mode where you can just be yourselves around each other. It'll make you, and it'll bring the relationship stronger. Okay? Rather than you constantly always being this guy who's like, got to make sure that I don't text her after this amount of time, and got to make sure that I'm doing this and that, and you're always thinking about it. Just stop, bro. Like I've said before, experiences that we go through in life should be fun. The processes that we go through in life should be fun. Your relationship should be fun, okay? It should be fun. It should be enjoyable. Otherwise, what's the point? Okay? That's what life's about. Life's about having fun and enjoying it. So yes, improve yourself, develop yourself where you're competent with women, where you understand women, where you understand dating, so you can be as well-rounded as a man as possible. Okay, yes, but don't always be thinking about what you should be doing all the time with your girlfriend and whatever, or with a girl that you're seeing, or whatever it is, and just in your dating life in general. Just have fun with it, okay? And be yourself and improve yourself at the same time. If you can just improve yourself and make yourself a well-rounded human being, being yourself is an attractive self. Do you understand that? So that's where I'm coming from, bro. That's what, I just thought about yesterday, and I thought, this is what YouTubers don't tell you about dating. This is what people don't talk about, okay? It's a very, very important point. If you guys have any specific issues within your dating life that you want to, fix, if it's, dating in general, you want to learn the art of attraction and seduction, you want to learn nightclub game, you want to learn cold approach, text game, you want to learn how to navigate relationships properly, you want to learn how to make your relationship exciting, that sort of thing, DM me on Instagram, bro. If you DM me the word win on Instagram, okay, I'll get back to you as soon as possible, and we will go on a free coaching call that costs absolutely nothing, okay? We'll go on a free coaching call, and then we'll go from there, okay? Or if you do ever just want to ask me a question in general, Instagram, DM me, bro. I'll always get back to you. I'm always happy to help people. Even on Telegram, you can DM me on Telegram. All the links are either in my bio or in the description of this video, okay, bro? I want you guys to start sort of really pushing on. And again, I'm not saying I'm an expert. I'm not saying I'm perfect, okay? But I've made a lot of progress, okay? I've experienced a lot for a young kid, all right? So I know this stuff. I'm competent in that area, all right? I hope that's helpful for you boys. Really consider that. And yeah, stay active, and I'll see you in a bit.